Welcome to St. Ignatius College, a Jesuit secondary school catering for both boys and girls. St. Ignatius College is one of the private educational institutions operating in Zambia, and today I want to talk about our curriculum, that which we impart here at the college. Our college is both a local and international college. We offer both Cambridge and Examinations Council of Zambia syllabuses. At junior secondary school level, just like any other school in Zambia, we have subjects that are taught and learnt in compulsion. There are 8 subjects at this college that each child should learn. We are a Catholic Jesuit secondary school. This means each of our children should do religious education. At junior secondary school, it is a compulsory subject, but at senior secondary school, we offer it because it is not just a subject, but it is a formation entity of the college. We have educators that impart all these subjects. They teach according to their specialist training. At junior secondary school, we have English language, mathematics, integrated science, social studies, business studies, computer studies, as well as French. These subjects are taught to each student who is enrolled with us. We also have elective subjects. A child can do art and design and agricultural science. That will give the child a total of 9 subjects. These are the subjects that are taken by each of the children at this college. Computer studies is taught in compulsion because it is a functional subject, just like mathematics, English, and integrated science. Computer studies is now functional in that each child who attends our school and any other school worldwide should be trained to use computers, because we are in the computer era where each child is expected to lay their hands on the keyboard of the computer. When these children transition to senior secondary school, they will go to a class that offers an academic pathway or a vocational pathway. In all, there are 8 pathways that are offered through the Ministry of General Education of the Republic of Zambia. Together with that, we get to a hybrid level where our children also take subjects that are offered by Cambridge. In total, there are 8 orientations, and the children will be guided by academic heads and their educators to choose subjects. Academic heads consult with the children's class educators, who are class parents, together with parents of the children, biological parents of the children, or the guardians of the children, to choose the subjects that they will study as they prepare for their career subjects. The guidance educator also plays an important role. From grade 8 to 9, the children are preparing for their career subjects, and so the guidance educator works with them to train them to understand where they are going academically or vocationally, so that by the time they conclude grade 9, they can transition into career subjects that will prepare them for tertiary education. There are 16 subjects that are offered at this college, and the children will transition into compulsory subjects at senior secondary school level, as well as those subjects that will be taken electively, depending on what they intend to do after grade 12. While this is happening, formation programs continue. These are for students from grade 8 to 12. Each class or grade has a retreat where they are taught by the director of Jesuit ethos. At the college, there are times when our college president accompanies children on the retreat. For instance, last year, he accompanied the grade 11 children at their Cairo retreat. So our chaplains team, headed by our college chaplain, also works with the students during their retreats. Each class from grade 8 to grade 12 has a special retreat where children are taken out of the college to complement what they are doing academically with their formation. Because as complete human beings, each one of us has a soul, a body, and the spirit. This means we need to be able to relate with our Creator. That's the only way, as members of the college, as members of the learning community, we can find God in all we do. Because here at the college, we do everything to the glory of God, to the greater glory of God. That is what we do in line with the Jesuit motto. We also want to teach and learn for the sakes of God and others. Therefore, we cannot just concentrate on academics. We should ensure that we as educators and the children are helped to establish a sound spiritual relationship with our Creator. Each of the children attending this school is expected to be Christ-like in their behaviors as they relate with other people. We start each of our programs here at the college with the recognition of God. So every program, whether at the beginning of term or beginning of day, we start with our God and close with our God. We start with Mass at the beginning of the term and close with Mass. We start with devotion at the beginning of the day, and we end with reflection through examen at the end of each day, before we can part one from the other. Our curriculum activities are not just about what we have to do as a people, but also as spiritual beings. So spiritual exercises are very important at this college. The subjects that are taught at senior secondary school level start with the functional subjects of English language, mathematics, as well as computer studies. We go on to teach, if a child is being trained for the Examinations Council of Zambia, final examinations at grade 12 level, each one of them has to do biology if they are in the academic pathway. And the other subjects that are taught, in addition to mathematics, English language, biology, and computer studies, civic education. We also have literature and English, art and design, principles of accounts, history, geography, agriculture, science, commerce, principles of accounts, as well as our mother subjects, religious education. A child who may not take the pures of physics and chemistry may do a science. So for this year, our children are divided into two orientations. We have our green class, which is taking pure sciences, and these are guided by the scientists at the Ministry of Education of the Republic of Zambia. This school is regulated by the ministry, of general education of the Republic of Zambia, and therefore scientists give each school that is regulated by the Ministry of General Education in Zambia the 8 pathways, and schools, in guiding the students to prepare for their tertiary education, they have to look at the 3 academic pathways and the 5 vocational pathways. So for this year, we have chosen 2 academic pathways. We have chosen the natural sciences pathway as well as the business studies pathway. Those are the pathways that our children, in 2021 offered. We have, for the green class, the children are taking the natural sciences pathway, which comprises English language, mathematics, biology, physics, chemistry. They also take additional mathematics. Above that, the children should also do civic education and religious education. Above that, the children are also encouraged to work hard so that when they get to grade 12 in 2023, in June, they will be ready to write the Cambridge examination. Our design for our grade 11 class and grade 12 class, the grade 11 class of 2020, they transitioned into, what I mean by 2020, that they transitioned into grade 10 at the beginning of 2020. They are following a hybrid syllabus together with the children who are in grade 10 in 2021. They too are taught Cambridge concepts as well as Examinations Council of Zambia concepts. So they will sit their International General Certificate of Secondary Education papers in May, June 2022. Those who are in grade 11 and those who are in grade 10 will sit their Cambridge examination in the month of May and June in 2023. This is very important because our children may transition to tertiary education in Zambia and maybe outside the country. So the Cambridge opportunity allows those children who wish to go out of the country to use their Cambridge results arising from the examination that will sit in May and June. And this is part of our life now. That is how we operate with our students here at St. Ignatius College. Of course, above that, for children to be holistically trained, you have to, offer physical education and sporting activities. So we have a number of those as well. Our, physical education curriculum is rich. Other than the traditional games of football, netball, basketball, and volleyball, we also have, swimming for those who would like to swim during the hot season. We also have a polo, water polo, for those who want to venture into that. We also open doors to our children to, play chess, play badminton, play tennis, and presently futsal. So a number of games that are, enjoyed by many people out there in the world are also offered to our scholars. We try all we can to ensure that we accommodate all. Slowly, our thinking is that as we get into the future, we should open our doors to more, sporting activities for our children. Other than that, we also have social and, academic clubs for all our children. Social clubs are those clubs that are not based on what the children learn in class, whereas academic clubs are clubs that are based on the subjects. For example, JETS. We also have debate, Junior Achievers, Zambia Model United Nations, World Scholars Cup, and many others. All these are clubs that enable children to mingle with others locally at school level, nationally, as well as internationally. Our educators are very excited about the wide scope of clubs that we have, so that together with their children, they can travel far and wide. For those parents who may wish to learn more about what we offer here at St. Ignatius College, please feel free to phone the principal at 0977 481232 or 096676 3156. Thank you for taking your time to listen to this quick chat with you, dear parents and friends of St. Ignatius College, on what we offer here at the college. God bless and thank you so much.